I'm excited to talk today about the topic of organizational strategies because in the new year, everybody kind of does this, right? They herald an opportunity to revamp their organizational strategies. And everybody says, I'm gonna do it. This is the year that I'm gonna get organized in 2024. But how do you really do it? And by the way, if you can figure out how to get your kids to put their dishes in the dishwasher or empty the dishwasher after the dishes are dirty and not put the dirty dishes in the clean dishes dishwasher, please send me a smoke signal, call the National Guard, and then have them come to my house and tell me what to do to get my kids to do that, because that seems to be the bane of our existence. But I will say this, there's a couple things that you could do. One, you want to declutter. And then when you're doing that, you could donate, sell, recycle what's no longer useful, maybe take it to Goodwill. For example, R3 Electronics here in Parker, they're amazing. Eileen Rippey, and you can actually take your old computers and monitors there and stuff, and then they will help you recycle them. What I love about it is that they actually goes to a really good cause. So number 2, set clear goals. Establish organizational objectives to guide your efforts. So you just write them down. Maybe it's a closet at a time, it's a room at a time, it's an item at a time. So invest in storage. That's the third thing. That's really important. So for example, we had all these new Christmas decorations and I ran out of space in the bins. So we bought some more bins. We decluttered the old stuff that we weren't using anymore or that was beat up by the weather. And then we invested in these bins. We have more space on our shelves and drawer organizers, and we maximize space. Number 4, create designated zones. So segment areas for work, leisure, storage, and that enhances functionality too. So clean your office up, clean your storage room up, get rid of stuff that you don't need in there. 5, develop tidying routines that you implement daily or weekly for cleanup habits for consistent organization. Maybe you make a little list and you draw it on a whiteboard, and that helps you stay consistent with your organizational goals. Digital organization. I really like this one because maybe you got to file your emails. How do you use your email system to organize your emails? Maybe it becomes a task list for you, or maybe it's an external hard drive. Maybe it's the cloud and you want to upload things to that. So use apps, create folders, and streamline your digital spaces. One in, one out. This is number 7. One in, one out. So you replace items when you discard an old item. You discard an old item when you acquire a new item. So for example, it's a pair of shoes. It's an easy example. You get an old pair of shoes, you get a new pair of shoes, you get rid of the old pair of shoes. So you prioritize maintenance. So on your house, this is another one that I really like. Regularly assess and maintain systems to prevent clutter and provide you some sanity. The last thing I would say is number 9, maybe it's time allocation. So you dedicate time slots. It kind of goes back to the one I talked about before. You dedicate some time to actually do your organizational task that you're trying to avoid. Then when you have that calendar or that block, then you have a tendency to be more true to that and be intentional with that. So the last one I would say is seek inspiration. So go on TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is that you look at while you're kind of chilling and scrolling, and maybe you can explore some tips from various sources for other creative organization solutions. But implementing these tips will foster an efficient, clutter-free living space, and it will set the stage for a harmonious year ahead. Because isn't that what we all want, is some peace of mind that our lives are actually more organized than they were last year. Best of luck to you.